guys, so today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about Marty Caffrey exposes Melissa Gorga and says she ruined Danielle and Teresa's friendship. Okay guys, Marty is coming to Danielle's aid hard, okay? He is really standing up for his ex. Now, right there, huh? What? Huh? What? How are we supposed to believe you? Okay, I don't care what you have to say. You haven't even opened your mouth yet. And I'm thinking, shut up, Marty. And let me tell you why. I'm not a mean person, but I don't like yo-yo people, people that go up and down. In other words, you have to pick a side. Have you forgotten just a couple months ago when you were divorcing Danielle, you told us what a gold digger she was? Do you remember that? Okay, I haven't forgotten. I mean, you got to stop playing with my emotions, Marty. You got to stop playing. This is the same woman that you said came between you and your children. Remember? Am I supposed to forget that? Like, how? What? And now you want to say, forget all I said about Danielle. She's really a good person, and I'm standing up for her. I mean, okay. I mean, I guess if you say so, let's get into what he said. We all remember the night when Danielle basically ended her career, okay? With the pulling of the Margaret Joseph ponytail, okay? Now, listen. It's obvious that night that Margaret was wearing a hairpiece, okay? A little ponytail hairpiece. A lot of times you don't sew those in, but that ponytail would not come off, okay? So I'm thinking maybe the pull wasn't that hard, but that's just trying to help out Danielle. I'm falling into Marty territory because I'm thinking if she would have pulled it hard enough, that ponytail would have came off. It did not come off. Margaret just lowered her head. But nevertheless, that was the day that Danielle officially ended her career, okay? As far as Bravo's concerned, okay? Because you have to remember, Bravo works for Teresa Giudice, okay? Not the other way around. What she says goes, people. And that was the night that ended everything between her and Teresa. Okay, so now, according to Marty, when she pulled she pulled the ponytail, okay, and it was mayhem. A couple days later, according to Marty, Danielle went back to the shop owner because she's embarrassed. But she told the shop owner that the reason that she pulled the girl's hair is because of Teresa. She said Teresa made her do it. She kept saying, pull her hair. But for Teresa, she would have never pulled the infamous ponytail pulling scene, okay? Now, according to Marty, when Melissa found out that Danielle went back to the boutique owner and said that Teresa was the reason that she pulled Margaret's hair, Melissa ran back to Teresa and snitched, ratted her out, okay? But listen, Marty, you're delusional. In my opinion, Melissa had to go tell her sister-in-law because Teresa demands loyalty at all times, people, okay? If she finds out that Melissa knew this information and didn't tell her, I mean, you're just worried about your precious little Danielle. Her entire life would have been affected if Melissa didn't do that, in my opinion, because they're already on rocky terms. It just takes one little thing, and Teresa is always going off on Melissa, okay? But according to Marty, Melissa's a snake, and she's two-faced, and intentionally use that information as a storyline for herself because she has nothing else going on. He doesn't care that, she was saving her own life because you have to tell Teresa, people, you have to tell her it's just the way it is. Something about being on that show, The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Everyone on that show takes an oath to be loyal to Teresa. It's just the way it is. Because don't forget, people, Bravo works for Teresa, not the other way around. Now, according to Marty, this wasn't the first time that Melissa's been a low-down dirty rat. According to Marty, Danielle had told Melissa some dirt on Teresa. Melissa took the dirt to Bravo and shared the news to Bravo, and this is how Melissa got her spot on the show. When they heard this news, they offered Melissa a spot, okay, according to Marty. And she's just a low-down, untrustworthy person, okay? According to Marty, she should have never took the dirt that Danielle told her to Bravo. I mean, or you can look at it a little different, Marty. If you have a different way of thinking about things, you could easily say that Danielle had some dirt on your sister-in-law And because you guys weren't talking, you had to make sure that she wasn't blindsided by this information, so you took it to Bravo. Either way that it goes, Marty, you're on a losing, sinking ship here. And let me tell you why. Danielle brought this on herself. If Teresa, a grown woman, tells another grown woman, go pull her hair, and Danielle doesn't have sense enough to know, well, that might be going too far. I might lose my job for this. Then whose fault is it, Marty? I mean, please, last I checked, wasn't Danielle in her 50s? How is this Melissa's fault? In my opinion, I just don't know what the hell he's talking about. In my opinion, Marty's being dumb again. When you had the opportunity to defend Danielle, which was when you were married to her, you chose not to. You told us all what a snake she was. But now you want to tell us to throw all that out the window and believe you now? And now all of a sudden, Melissa's the bad guy here? No, I don't know about for everybody else, but that's not going to work for me. Is that bad? It's not going to work. Shut the hell up, Marty. Shut the hell up. No, listen. Melissa's doing what she's supposed to do. First of all, sister-in-law. The sister-in-laws get treated the worst in the family, in my opinion, because you're not real blood, but you're forced to operate with the family and be a part of the family. So I would have snitched too. I don't want No-No mad at me. Isn't that what they call the grandfather No-No? I love No-No. I don't want No-No mad at me, knowing that I knew something, that Danielle was running around saying that Teresa was the reason she got fired. Basically, what happened is no one wanted to film with her anymore. So, once you pissed Teresa off, that was your last lifeline. I mean, come on, Danielle. This is not Melissa's fault whatsoever. I mean, you have a brain, right? When I last checked it, didn't you have a brain? I think it was a partial one. You have a partial brain, Danielle. You have to know that the star of that show is Teresa, okay? And she was your only link to the show because nobody else wanted to film with you. I mean, hello? And you decided to rat her out. I mean, if you would have just pulled the hair and then went on about your business, you probably would still have a job. Who told you to go back and try to clear your own name with the boutique owner? Like, that was actually throwing Teresa under the bus. And to be honest, she was the only person on the show defending you. Okay, you know all the other women hated you, but then you decide to turn your back on the only person left who likes you on the show, Teresa? I mean, no, I'm sorry. You dug your own grave as far as I'm concerned. I mean, bye, Danielle. Now, according to the rumors, Danielle will be on the reunion. According to the rumors, her and Teresa come to an agreement that they could be civil to each other. But, Teresa's going around town saying that friendship will never be. She is done for good, like she is with Joe. It's a wrap. I mean, the best you could do for yourself right now, Danielle, because without the Real Housewives of New Jersey, Danielle doesn't have a job, people. She's unemployed. The best you can do is you and Marty maybe go over and hightail it to Marriage Boot Camp. Maybe they'll give you a job over there. But as far as being on any other reality TV show, I think it's a wrap. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or anything. I'm just being honest. You kind of shot yourself in the foot, when you decided to, throw Teresa, of all people, under the bus. It wasn't a smart move. It just was not a smart move. Now, like I say in every video, we all have our different opinions, and that just happens to be mine. So what I want to know today in my comment section is, who agrees with Marty? Who thinks that Melissa was being dirty when she went back and told her sister-in-law what the boutique owner said? Who thinks Melissa could have did a better job, and that actually she was creating more drama for a storyline? Also, if you like this video, please don't forget to click that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.